To reach way up high, to grab, track, or lock away. What's up, people? What's up on Tuesday, day after Labor Day? How's everybody's holiday? How's everybody's anything? Okay, let's see what's going on here. The desk phone is perfect for the home. Go off of here. The cup phone fits virtually. How's everybody's anything? Well, I'm just gonna do this little video because I always want to, a lot of things we do in life, we seem to want to complicate things. You know what I mean? And you don't need to complicate things as much as that doesn't need to be. Things don't need to be that complicated. Okay? They just don't. We complicate things too much. We don't look at things the way it should be. And it don't have to be that hard. Things really don't have to be that hard. Even in business life, and even when we talk martial arts, we always wanted to keep things very simple. The simplest technique can be the most devastating techniques. Don't have to be anything real fancy. Don't have to be anything real elaborate. Just simple, direct, to the point. That's what people don't have time for a lot of bullshit. Really. They don't. I forgot I left this daggone thing open. Damn. They just don't. They don't have time for a lot of bullshit, folks. We're busier than ever. We just want simple things, direct things, things that we can relate to, things that we don't have to go through a whole lot of crazy dumb shit with. And even in your marketing should be kept simple. Very simple. Just like we've been promoting this thing called the ATM last week, couple of weeks. It's called Add, Tag, and Message. And it's a simple strategy, really, that anybody could do without having to be very techy or anything like that. It's just understanding your audience. One of the biggest things you got to do when you market, understand your audience. I don't care what it is you're promoting. Okay, I get people talking about funnels. Funnels are great. Funnels, got a conversation about somebody that's talking about funnels. And it says their whole thing was about funnels are for people who have a lot of leads. I disagree. Funnels are set up for basically automating your business. You got to have a lot of leads. If you know how to market to the right audience and solve that audience's issue, then them leads will come. See, most people got caught up in the techie stuff so much that they forget about it's about the people in the audience and the products and services that they may need. You can have the biggest, fanciest funnel in the world, but if it ain't directed to the right audience, the right people, nobody's gonna come to it. Okay? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about the how fancy it is. It's got to be simple, something they understand, something they can connect with, something they could deal with that's going to solve a problem. I think most people would get caught up in this thing about, oh, I got this lead, or I got this funnel. And granted, funnels are supposed to do a lot of your heavy lifting for you. Okay, don't get me wrong. But it's not going to serve that purpose if it ain't directed to the right audience. It's like anything. Okay, all your marketing has to be directed to the right audience. I don't care what it is. Funnels, automation, everything. But that's where you need to keep it simple. If that audience don't need your product, they're not going to buy into it. Okay? I don't care if how fancy, what you got going. If they don't need it, they're not going to buy into it. This is why I get so many people on, especially LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I like LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is notorious of having people connect with you. And the only reason why they connect with you is because they want to sell you their shit. Okay, they want to sell their product. I understand you want to sell your product, but why don't you find out if that certain person needs your product? Okay? Everybody, see, the biggest problem with you guys is that you guys are too in a rush trying to get your product sold, because you're trying to get certain goals met, and I understand that. But don't people don't give a fuck about your goals. If you don't have anything that they want, you ain't gonna sell shit to them. Okay, it's not about that. What what they don't. Nobody cares about your end of the month goals, your trip to Vegas or Jamaica and all that other stuff. Everybody got their own agenda to do what they want to do. Some of us want to go to Jamaica and also, but don't nobody care about buying your product to make you work to get that thing. They already got to deal with that kind of stuff with the jobs they get, serving them people, working for them, and they getting all these benefits and they sitting there slaving. We don't need that same type of shit in this business. Okay? Nobody's looking for that. People are looking for solutions. And if you cannot give a solution for those people in business or whatever, then you're spinning your wheels. And this is where you need to really look at yourselves when you're marketing online. I say marketing. I don't believe in the term prospecting. Prospecting in the digital age is a waste of time to me. I know that's what they're taught in network marketing, but prospecting is an energy draining. Um, there's always this thing about going for the yes. Well, you're gonna get more no's when you're always chasing people online. Chasing people online ain't no different than you chasing them in the mall. The difference in what I teach about marketing and talking to certain people, you talk to certain people about business, especially if you're part of some group and you see a conversation going on, like I saw one about funnels or whatever, then you can make constant barraging people, chasing folks about your shake, your skincare. Nobody cares. You're not just because it's on the internet, you're no different than a person chasing people in the mall. Okay? You better learn in the digital age with this COVID pandemic thing, your skill set that you better learn to start implementing is learning how to market. This is why they call it network marketing. It's not network prospecting. It's not none of that stuff. I wrote a book on that. Okay? I'm going to see if I can find a link to it. I wrote a book on this thing about prospecting. Okay, here it is. That's below here. That little what do you call it? Lower third. Okay. If you want to know about the book I wrote, the lower third is where the link is at. The 5 keys to success in today's market. Knowing the difference between marketing and prospecting. You got to know the difference between it. Okay. And that's why I said to understand and keep things simple in your business is a very valuable asset, and is a valuable asset to your team, is a valuable asset for your business. Too many y'all want to do things too technical. I mean, technical stuff is all these devices that we use stuff on, all this iPhone, iPad, they're great leveraging. Okay. I'm always into leveraging. I love to leverage my business. But the problem with most of y'all is that you do not you have not learned to leverage your business to the right audience. Okay, you think because you got these softwares and tools, they're all great. I use them all. But you got to understand where you're directing those softwares or tools to. You got to understand the audience. It's the audience that matters, it ain't not the tools. Tools are extensions. Just like when we teach you martial arts. If you do not know how to use your hands, your feet, whatever, you cannot use a weapon. And that even goes to the point of firearms. Understanding your hands, because a firearm is nothing but an extension of these. I don't care what weapon you use. You got to know how these work. You got to know how to point, how to leverage, all the type of things. There's a technique in using weapons. and there's a technique in using tools. Okay, there's no different. This is why I relate a lot of stuff in business to martial arts because it's the same principles of understanding yourself, understanding your surroundings, understanding the people around you, understanding all those type of things. Without that understanding, that's where you fail. That's where you struggle with. And without all those understandings coming together, this is why people are struggling. You're not willing to do the work. Okay, if you want to know more, what am I thinking? Yes, I'm a published author. The lower third, go to that. Okay. Every Sunday we have me and my business partner Kent Robeson. We do a webinar called Sunset Sundays. I've been doing this since 2016. Okay, since 2016 we've been doing this, and we do this 7:30 now. It's gonna probably be either earlier because well my show Power Book 2. How many Power Book fans on there? It's coming on at 8. I might have to change that. I said 7:30. Who? Maybe I have to catch that on the back end. But because it's gonna be getting darker sooner, people. It's gonna be getting darker sooner. I might have to um, move that up to 7 o'clock. That's probably what I'm gonna do. If you're on my email list, you'll get that email. You should try to be on my email list. You want to be on my email list? Go to GregorySmith.online. Get email information that I send out to privileged few that are on my list. They'll get information that I don't share out on Facebook or other social media. Get on my email list, people. If you like what you're hearing from me, if you want to know more about what I do, how I can help you with your business, or how I can help you get into business, you need to join my email list. I usually put out an email, well, at least 3 or 4 times a week, at least. Some information that's not privileged out into the market because it's just I don't give everything out to everybody. This is for the privileged few. If you want to understand what I do, what's going on in network marketing, affiliate marketing, business in general, get on my email list, people. They give you alerts when I'm gonna go live, what I'm doing, what events are coming up, what events that I'm gonna be part of, all that kind of stuff. Join my email list, GregorySmith.online. If you get too many emails, you're gonna always unsubscribe, folks. Always unsubscribe. That's all I'm saying. Just gotta join the email list, folks. With that being said, I've been on here for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I guess so. Um, but like I said, this week we're gonna be talking about this building a list. Okay, we have a another weekly training. You can join that at this link below, GregorySmithSolutions.online. It's a part of the group of training platform that me and Kent belong to. That has a Wednesday webinar every Wednesday. They're going to be talking about the importance of having an autoresponder, the importance of building your email list, because that's the only thing you can take with you, no matter what you're trying to promote, build, or whatever. If you had that loyalty to an audience, with that list, you can promote anything out in the marketplace. Without a list, without an audience, you don't have a business, folks. Come Wednesday, that's tomorrow night. If you're not on my email list, you don't get that information. Okay? If you're not on my email list, you don't get that information. I don't put everything out on social media because you want to market to people that are interested in what you got to offer. That's the bottom line, and that's the whole importance of building a list of loyal fans, people, people that are interested in what you got to do. Not so much loyal. There's people that are interested in what you have to say. Okay, that's all this is about. Building that list, building that audience. That's like any celebrity, they build an audience. That's why they got 100 billion followers. I'm not trying to do that because I don't want to do business with everybody. Okay, I'm not trying to be the celebrity. Business and entertainment are two different things. I don't need everybody to be successful. I need the right people, people that think like me, that want the same things that I do. Those are the people that me Kent, we are attracted, that we want to attract. This is what we talk about. As far as the attraction marketing concept is attracting people like yourselves. They want the same thing. Like I said, I got into business because I wanted to sleep until I was done. It's unnatural to wake up by an alarm clock. With that being said, I hope you got value from this Tuesday tips. I didn't do one last week because something was going on. Okay, people? People take care on this Tuesday. Back in the summer. Hey, did you know that Denver, Colorado was under a winter storm thing? They got some snow. Ooh, I almost moved out to Denver. Yeah, I did. Almost. Glad I didn't. All right, folks. Peace. Take care. We'll see you on the next video. I'm out. Later.